I will also mention the indirect signs of thick blood. You need to give up a number of foods. Now let's move on to the foods that reduce blood viscosity. If you already have some serious underlying conditions, thick blood can lead to serious consequences. First of all, it's related to circulation issues. Poor circulation causes atherosclerosis, varicose veins, and hemorrhoids. In more severe cases, it can lead to heart, kidney, and liver failure, and even thromboembolism. Blood vessel issues, heart attacks, and strokes. And today I will tell you how to understand if you have thick blood and what to do about it at home. You can determine blood thickness through laboratory diagnostics. First of all, you need to get a complete blood count, and in it you can see the proportions. The thing is, blood itself consists of liquid part made up of plasma with proteins and blood cells, which are red blood cells and white blood cells that carry oxygen and provide immunity. On average, there is some variation depending on whether it's a woman or a man. Men, about 40% is the norm, 40% hematocrit. If this percentage increases, it can indirectly indicate that blood thickness is increasing. If it decreases, then on the contrary. But at this point, further diagnostics are needed because this is not always related to blood thickness. And it may be related to some diseases. For this, in addition to a complete blood count, you need to do a coagulation profile. So this is a study that determines the blood's properties related to clotting and the formation of blood clots. There is an important protein, fibrinogen. If it's above the norm, it increases viscosity, thickness, and raises the risk of clot formation. There's also a separate test for analyzing blood viscosity, which can also determine the degree of blood thickness. And I will also mention the indirect signs of thick blood. Regular dryness in the mouth, dry skin, and quick fatigue. Fatigue, headaches, heart pain, and possibly even vision problems. So, what should you do at home? What if you have thick blood? Let me start by saying that you need to give up a number of products. Scientists have already established that increased viscosity. The first is salt, fatty meats, lard, white bread, bananas, nuts, and legumes. Now let's move on to the products that reduce blood viscosity. The first thing is, of course, water. You need to drink enough water because hydration is the reason for thick blood. 30 milliliters per 1 kilogram of body weight. Well, besides that, scientists have also proven that a balanced diet, which contains a sufficient amount of amino acids, meaning these are the building blocks, helps reduce viscosity. That's why you should eat lean meats, seafood, tomatoes, cucumbers, celery, ginger, garlic, sunflower seeds, strawberries, and citrus fruits. These are the building blocks that lower viscosity. That's why you should eat lean meats, seafood, tomatoes, cucumbers, celery, ginger, garlic, sunflower seeds, strawberries, and citrus fruits. And also, omega-3s are great for thinning the blood. These are the fats found in seafood and fish. And it also helps to thin the blood. Omega-3s are fats found in seafood and fish. So you take them in the form of pills, dietary supplements, and of course, as a doctor, I must warn you that if you already have any serious underlying conditions, you shouldn't try to self-medicate. So I recommend consulting a doctor who can give you an accurate diagnosis. And you will just observe, monitor your situation over a long period of time. But all those recommendations I mentioned still apply. If you found this episode helpful, please give it a like and let me know in the comments what you would like me to talk about. Also remain relevant if this issue was helpful. Please give it a like and let me know in the comments what you would like me to talk about. Because I plan to talk about all the problems a person might encounter and how to help yourself with simple exercises or recommendations at home.